Deep in ancient forest stands house on chicken legs, with fence built from countless old bones today. 9 out of 10 people who find her never return, and those who do are forever changed by encounter. In Slavic folklore lives witch so feared that even bravest heroes tremble when they hear her name. So, what makes Baba Yaga terrifying? Well, it's definitely not what you would expect to hear at all. Most fairy tale witches follow simple patterns where they're evil and you just defeat them quickly. But Baba Yaga operates differently, following absolutely no human rules or any moral guidelines ever. She's not just old woman living alone in woods, but force of nature beyond all society's strict control. Most stories describe one Baba Yaga, ancient being, with dangerous taste for human flesh and old bone. Some tales mention 3 mysterious sisters sharing same cursed name across entire dark forest realm. Either way, she remains solitary, ominous, totally in control, and completely unpredictable for everyone. That unpredictability defines terror, because you never know if she'll help you or cause you real harm. She exists right on edge between life and dark realm of eternal darkness and complete cold silence here. People fear her as dangerous predator, but also seek her out because she alone possesses forbidden wisdom. To encounter Baba Yaga means facing serious test where your survival is absolutely never guaranteed. Her appearance alone creates nightmares, with iron teeth sharp enough to crush straight through solid bone. She is hook-nosed, twisted sharp, like curved beak of hunting bird of prey lurking at dark midnight. Her skeletal limbs look extremely frail, brittle, but they hide incredible strength far beyond human. Instead of walking like normal people, she flies through air in giant mortar and pestle contraption. Think about choice, because mortars, pestles are tools specifically meant for grinding hard things well. Same instruments used to break down food and herbs carry her across the twisted, dark forest paths now. She steers with pestle sweeps away her tracks, ensuring nobody can ever follow the path she has taken. But her disturbing appearance only surface level, because real terror comes from power that she holds. Most female figures in ancient myths gain influence through beauty, love, or clever manipulation tactics. Baba Yaga answers, nobody at all remains old, untamed, and completely beyond any society's control, always. She represents crone archetype, but not as gentle, wise elder, offering comfort in any kind of guidance. She embodies raw, unfiltered fear of aging, decay, and absolute inevitability of our final end in life. She doesn't comfort those who seek her out, but instead challenges them in most brutal possible ways. For many who dare approach her domain, she becomes very final test they will ever have to face in life. Despite all danger, heroes still seek her because she alone decides who truly worthy of ancient wisdom. In most cultures, find wisdom with kings or sages, but Slavic folklore works quite a bit differently. If want her help, must prove yourself first, and she alone sets all the terms and all strict conditions. She chooses whether travelers receive guidance, face impossible hardships, or meet their very final end. And possibility of that final end never far from her door or edge of her dangerous, cursed domain here. Yes, Baba Yaga consumes people, but not just mindless cruelty or random thoughtless acts of violence. In some stories, takes children, much like witch from Hansel Gretel in classic German fairy tales today. In others, claims those who fail her tests or enter domain without showing proper preparation before. She doesn't consume weak, but rather those who fail trials or cross her without showing true respect.
Soul is dust.
Her fence stands as warning made from old bones, topped with skulls that glow eerily in dark night. It warns anyone foolish enough to approach. That serious danger awaits those who don't show caution. She doesn't need hunt because foolish and desperate always come directly to her front wooden door. But doesn't always end things quickly because sometimes Baba Yaga actually prefers to play games. She'll make you sort through mountains of grain before sunrise, which impossible without magical help. Others must fetch water from wells guarded by invisible forces that attack suddenly without warning. Strongest face grueling physical labor, all while knowing failure means becoming her very next meal. But if succeed against all odds might earn her magic, her wisdom, or even her fierce protective power. She commands 3 mysterious horsemen who serve her without question throughout all recorded time. White Rider represents dawn, bringing first light of day across sleeping earth, far down below clouds. Red Rider embodies noon when sun burns at peak with most intense heat and burning powerful energy. Black Rider brings night when darkness takes over. Shadows consume everything that exists in there. But they're more than symbols of time, because actually serve as servants of fate and destiny, always. Baba Yaga doesn't just live in forest, but rules over something far greater than simple mortal life. Scholars think links to ancient goddesses associated with life, the end, and transformation, death cycles. She doesn't merely observe as time passes by, but actively enforces steady flow through mortal world. So isn't simply witch or woman or monster, but force that has always existed there, waiting for us. She exists at civilization's edge, where known world dissolves into chaos and unknown dangerous realm. Her home sits deep in forest, where people vanish, strange creatures lurk hidden in darkest shadows. Those who enter never quite sane when they return home, if ever actually return from there at all. It's space outside human control, untouched by laws, where normal rules simply don't apply anymore. Her hut moves on chicken legs, constantly shifting, turning, never staying rooted in one fixed place. House should be refuge and safety, but hers is alive, unpredictable, and completely impossible escape. To enter must say exact right words, or door stays shut and house just walks right away from you. No one knows where to find her because never remains in same exact location for very long at all, ever. Only those who truly need wisdom or foolish enough to trespass ever manage to actually find her. Her trials force people confront deepest fears, stripping away pretenses and revealing raw true truth. Rather than pure evil forces, travelers question their own morality through impossible moral choices. Her tests reveal true character by making heroes choose between loyalty and pure, selfish self-interest. They must decide between compassion and ruthlessness, with choices never clearly or easily defined. Unlike figures representing clear extremes, Baba Yaga thrives in gray areas where wisdom actually lives. Real terror isn't just end, but fear of being inadequate and completely failing to measure up to tests. Her challenges force heroes face possibility. They might not be strong enough or wise enough to win. Deeper toll is erasure of identity and crushing terrible fear of not being truly good enough for her. Failure doesn't just end in harm, but chips away at spirit, leaving deep scars that never heal well. Her trials manifest internal battles where sorting grain represents struggle against self-doubt, fears. These tests demand more than cleverness, requiring heroes overcome their deepest personal limitations. Many believe origins trace to goddesses controlling nature, the underworld, and threads of human fate. She reflects duality, manifesting both life-giving destructive forces within same ancient, powerful being. Her connection to forest cycles suggests from when earth-spirit world boundaries were truly blurred. She's linked to ancestral spirits who protect land and guide those seeking true, ancient, real wisdom. Ancestors can protect, but also punish disrespect, much like Baba Yaga offers wisdom or consequences. She reminds world remains full of things we cannot explain, predict, control, or ever truly hope to tame.